Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have very important topic for you. The power of endgame food. It is quite often overlooked, but incredibly important, especially on endgame. It's very useful early game. It's sometimes essential mid game, and end game I cannot imagine without occasional bonuses, at least if not all the time. I have this Mirelurk steamer here, that's one of the food producers. There is a lot of them in the game currently, so a lot of stuff is free. If you worry about crafting of the food, I do not craft basically almost anything myself. I spent caps for it. I already was talking in the past about how to buy the food, but today a little bit more advanced tips and tricks how to use the food. And later on, some bonus I will do. I will check vendors for the food if you missed the part previously when I was talking about it. So you will see when I'm buying the food, and as well some other handy tips and tricks that less related to long-lasting buffs and more like temporary, but main focus is on long-lasting, like 1 hour, sometimes longer, so you don't need to apply them frequently. One key card that you must have, Strange in Numbers, and that is because of the synergy with Herbivore mutation. You could be a carnivore. Carnivore is only recommended if you are a melee build, so everyone else herbivore. And one of the main reasons I want to be herbivore, outside of the fact that it offers the best critical damage bonuses, is that I can have most from the both worlds. I can eat veggies with bonuses, as well as I can eat meat-based meals, as long as I can afford herbivore serum to be used. When I use it, for 1 hour there is no side effects of carnivore mutations, so for 1 hour I can run with both. Of course, I will not get melee buffs boosted like normally carnivore mutation does, but a lot of other bonuses, like for example carry weight, will work perfectly fine, and that's what I care about. So herbivore serum is being used here. That is expensive, but it's only necessary if you want to use from both worlds. And endgame, probably you can afford it. Either craft it yourself or just purchase herbivore serums from player vendors. Caps endgame are really not a problem. I'm constantly above 30,000 caps, so I'm just buying stuff I need instead of spending time crafting it for the most part. Now, what's so phenomenal about food? Let me show you best examples. As you can see, I have way too much food in my inventory, so that's given. I'm a hoarder. I like to carry too much. Some of this stuff is useless. I need to sort it out later. But the good stuff. Easily craftable blight soup. That's currently the only thing I'm crafting. 125% crit damage. And yes, it could be even higher if I would use a magazine to boost the food. But realistically, I don't think anyone has enough magazines to use them on daily basis. So I'm showing you without additional possible boost with a magazine. So blight soup for my critical damage. That one I craft because it's easily craftable. And yeah, it's the shortest one in the same time, 30 minutes duration. If I purchase similar buffs from vendors, it will be longer. Brain bombs, 8 intelligence, faster experience farm. Then, I do have my carry weight boosters. I only use them if necessary. For most part, I am not using those. Company tea for 25% AP regeneration per second, which is insane. 25% per second is insane. Cranberry meatball grinder, 100 extra max HP. So even if I'm bloodied, even playing bloodied, I'm adding 20 health to my low bloodied pool. So amazing. And this one only works if I already have a serum running, as that's meat, as it says, meatball grinder. So that's 100 extra health. Cranberry relish, 25% bonus to experience. Those one you probably know. Then whatever strength buff I have, I can use for additional carry weight. So Deathclaw Wellington for carnivores would be way stronger. For me, unfortunately, only 3 if I want to use it. I'm not sure if I have better strength buff. If I do, I will override. As you know, you cannot stack the same buffs. Like, I cannot use 2 different buffs for agility. Only the strongest one will work. So, no, you cannot buff the same thing many times. But you can buff different things, like max HP, max AP in this case. I didn't apply any yet, so I can take this infused flower tea 50 to my total AP pool, which is amazing. Then I can boost my radiation resistance with this Mirelurk cake. Unfortunately, Mirelurk Stima is not producing this one. This one is from vendors. So either craftable or from vendors, but 75 extra rat resist with a single buff. Rat resist actually can be boosted way more. Like if you cook those glowing fungi, it's stuck with itself. So that's an exception, probably a bug, but rat resist you can stack up. So for some reason still works. Then I already put agility buff, so I don't need another one, but that's easy herbivore options. Herbivore options are for almost everything, easily available. Then what else would I like? There are better buffs. Look at this one. Seared venison with berries. If I want to run power armor build and have a lot of criticals, and I need to boost my luck, this is 8 luck for an hour, even though I'm a herbivore, thanks to the serum. There is no herbivore equivalent, unfortunately, to boost your luck by 8. So only option is if you pop herbivore serum and then you use it. If you are a carnivore, it's still 8. Not every food is boosted by the mutation, unfortunately. So it's still 8. Carnivore will not do better. Sealed bean puree for extra damage resist. I can put that on top. I can get endurance from sealed bean soup. Additional 5. Endurance is increasing my total HP, so I'm being more tanky. Then the best one, Mirelurk Filet, Smoke Mirelurk Filet, 75 carry weight for my endgame needs of carrying everything. Lasts for over an hour, so lasts longer than a serum. And it's free from Mirelurk Stima, but as well available from vendors, so you are not limited. If you don't have Mirelurk Stima, you will be still able to occasionally buy it. The problem with vendors, their inventory rotate. Oh, I have better strength. Steep firm flower tea, so I can have 5 to my strength. That's 25 carry weight. I already did endurance, so I don't need another one. Although every steep tea is 1 hour duration. What I applied is 30 minutes, so I can replace it. I will not need to worry for longer. Max AP I already have. As you can see, some of the bonuses, there are different food items giving the same, so you cannot stack them, therefore use only one. Sweet mud fruit tea, that's crit damage. I already applied one. This one lasts for an hour, and this is from a vendor, so I didn't craft it. Most of my stuff is for a vendor. Sweet taters too, if I want free passive health regeneration, why not? Look at Sweetwater Special Blend. 15 perception. And it's a little bit more tricky with Sweetwater Special Blend, as it counts as a food, drink, and alcohol. It is herbivores, drink, and alcohol. So, you will most likely not see 15 unless you are a herbivore, you have strange numbers that I already showed, and on top of that, you are running Party Boy. The Party Boy is essential in here in order to achieve 15 to your perception. And yes, it can be further boosted if you run a magazine that boosts effects of food, but for our purposes, Party Boy, 15 perception from one buff is more than enough. Then, yeah, it's not over yet. Even though I'm a herbivore, I can boost my melee damage by 85%. I'm doing that when I need to complete daily op with enemies that can only be killed with melee. So I just put one melee buff up and run with auto-axe. Surprisingly, auto-axe powerful enough that I don't need to change my build. That's all I need to do. Eat one piece of food. Potato juice, so on, vodka. Okay, so this is everything I'm carrying. And it's already crazy. There is one bonus info about Nuka-Cola Dark. I have separate video too, but I will include it in this guide for ya as well. So look at those bonuses. This is all thanks to what I just ate. Do you see that? That's like 2 pages of extra stuff I'm getting. So now my health is over 500 total health. My carry weight is 561. It's all thanks to this food. And look at the duration. It's 1 hour for almost everything, all more. Exception is blind soup. As I said, that's a short one. I do have some longer ones. If you're lucky from a vendor, it's longer ones. So it's all from this food. Now, Nuka-Cola Dark is a crazy luck boost, but to use it, what's required is Cola Nut, Party Boy, and Happy-Go-Lucky. So there is a lot of requirements, unfortunately, to use Nuka-Cola Dark. But if you have that, if you have this trio of perks, and then you pop Nuka-Cola Dark, that can be found for free, by the way, from expedition locations. The boardwalk has some spawns for Nuka-Cola Dark. So, strength, endurance, but in addition to that, I will get a luck. I'm not sure if that shows on this page or only on special, but you can see my special. My luck is 43. I'm not sure if it's showing anywhere on the stats page, though. That I have my luck boosted like that. It doesn't. But it does boost your luck. I'm wearing power armor at this moment. 43 luck in power armor. It's insanity. Basically, Nuka-Cola Dark fully boosted 16 to your luck. That's crazy. In addition to endurance and strength bonus. It is a short bonus, endurance and strength and luck. So that's why I don't use Nuka-Cola Dark all the time, as it lasts for 3 minutes. Now, where you buy those buffs? So there is several options. The best ones are camp allies. I like to use them a lot. So you can put Yasmin, that will be selling those buffs, and Grandma. They both sell food. Yasmin is more reliant, like more often sells good food, but it's not guaranteed. Sometimes Grandma will have better, sometimes Yasmin. Important with Yasmin, when you talk with her, you need to choose the dialogue. Let's talk about cooking, and that open buy option, buy some recipes. It's weird because any other ally just have it as a first one on top as default. So I can buy some stuff in here. This time, not what I'm looking for, unfortunately, but you can see what's there. Sweet blackberry tea, that would be like replacement for the coffee if I would run out, but I have so much coffee from coffee machine at my camp for quick AP boost, so I don't need that. So as I said, this ally, Grandma, and there is one more ally that you don't need to buy that's available for everyone. Vendor at White Spring Refuge. At White Spring Refuge from the spawn point, you just run in here, turn left. This vendor is a little bit more tricky. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, how you use the vendor in here, unfortunately, not possible in power armor. So we need to exit power armor and just take a seat. You take a seat, one of those tables, and vendor bot will come to you and open the trade menu. As easy as that. And you will see some options. Quite often they do sell a rare food. Of course, not every time. Oh, facility I will take. That's 1 hour of crit damage bonuses. And tea is like exception because it works for carnivores as well, just for less. The tea in case of carnivores will give 50% crit damage. That's why I prefer to be a herbivore. So this is this vendor. All the damage bonuses and stuff that you can get and last for an hour. It's amazing, especially the carry weight for me endgame. I need it. I'm addicted to more carry weight. Without it, I cannot really move. So I need this carry weight. That being said, I hope you will try those bonuses and you will get addicted as me to eating everything in game and running with that. It's only a little bit more management, but bonuses are worth it. And that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.